Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Pum, pum, pum. Pum, pum. Pum, pum. Pum, pum, pum. Okay, we can start. We can start. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. No dwarf? What do you mean dwarf? There are no dwarfs. What do you mean by dwarf? No dwarf. Yeah, it was bugging out. There was some problem with the screen. It was not working as expected. Okay. So what I want to do tonight is this one I can close, I guess. What I want to do tonight is this one. Add a pedestal to open a door that requires an item. I think this one will be fun. And so even if it's not super easy, I want to do it. And I think we can do it tonight. I think we can... I think in 2-3 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, we can do it. I think we can do that. So we already have, because I created in the past, I don't know if you remember, but I created in the past a pedestal item, which was actually called Arcane Pedestal, which is actually a container. So this pedestal can contain items, and if you put the right item, if you put the right item, it can actually trigger something, right? It can trigger an effect, it can trigger another interactable, and in particular, I would like to trigger a door. So the problem is, what we have to do to actually enable it, right? So what is needed? So what is needed is that we identify how to place the pedestal in the how to place the pedestal in the room, right? Because in this example, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last room will be 6. And this door is the one that we want to be activated by the pedestal, right? So we have to know which one is the longest Which one is the longest streak that we select as the longest streak? And it should be only one. Right? And I don't remember if we are already ordering the... I don't remember if we are already ordering the loot rooms by length. I don't remember this. Actually, I really don't remember. I really don't remember. Bro. Ah, we are printing it out. Yes, we are. Yeah, they are sorted. They are sorted. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. The only problem is if the child of the top room is a stair. So if the child of the top room is a stair, we will not be able to place the pedestal in that room. We will have to go back one more room. Yeah. So I have to take that into account. But yes, it seems that the leaf rooms are already sorted by... Okay, so that's very nice, because if we know, you know, that the leaf rooms are sorted properly, then we can actually take the longest branch. We can actually take the longest branch. So that makes my work a bit easier, because bum 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 bum. Okay, so basically when I arrive here, I know that I am in the high path and I am in one of the child rooms. So yeah, okay, that's very good. That's very good. So we need to add a new parameter here, which is his high pad, and we will do it only for the high pad, right? We will do it only for the high pad. Can we document the freaking parameters a bit or no? Fantastic. I love this. Pow, 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 pow. I don't remember if father means that is father is down or up. I don't remember if father huh? Never using father. Okay. Never using child. What do you mean? Wait a second, because I don't remember anything. So current parent room. Parent is up or down? We need to navigate backward. So parent is towards the entrance, eh? Yeah, I think so. He goes towards the entrance, eh? Connection is okay. So basically now So basically now, so we say that here we are in the high loot room path, here we are not in the loot room path, right? Yeah, the only problem is no, but I think it's okay. I think it will anyway get the okay. So assuming that now we know that we are in a high path, right? I think the first thing we need to do, we need to check check if we want a pedestal in this room, right? And if the algorithm works correctly, this will be done immediately, right? So the first high path I get is yeah, exactly. And we skip the stairs. Yeah, we skip the stairs. Exactly. So this room is not a stair and is the closest that we have, right, to the okay. So we say if we didn't spawn yet a pedestal, because I think we will spawn only one per dungeon, okay, at the moment. We may make it more complex in the future, but at the moment I think that one pedestal per dungeon is fine. So we say if the pedestal is not yet spawned, if the pedestal is not yet spawned, then what we do? So in a room, right? In a room. In a room. Connected to Wi-Fi, yeah, because the problem is we have a number of issues, guys, but we will solve the problem, hopefully. So let's say that this is the connection, right? This is the connection, and this connection, and this is the loot room, right? This is where I have the loot. So I want to find the first connection in the loot path going backward, right? Which is not a stair. Yeah, but I think that is exactly this. This is exactly this point. If pedestal is not spawned, right? Yeah, I think so. So in reality, we are sure of where we are. Yeah, we are sure of where we are. We are sure. And the best would be, you know what? The best would be to use the loot position. If there is no loot position in this room, I think we are in trouble. But if there is a loot position, I think we are good. At the moment, I don't really care about the rotation. At the moment, I don't really care about the notation. So we find the loot position and we use that for the pedestal. And we do it in our father room, right? Because we said that father is going toward didn't we document it, boys? Why is not giving me the freaking documentation? But anyway, yeah, father is going towards the entrance, so we actually need the father room here, right? So in the father room we search for the available loot position. Unfortunately, if there is no loot position, then we are in trouble. So let's say that if father loot location num is equal to 0, right? I mean it's lower than 1, whatever, it's the same. If it's lower than 1, then we cannot do this, right? We cannot. We cannot do this. We need this greater than 0. So we do this only if we have at least one loot location. And if we have at least one loot location, we get it, and we get the loot location, right? And then we want to spawn. Then what do we want to do? Well, we want to do a few things. We want to spawn the actual pedestal, right? And then we want to spawn. No, first we want to spawn the door. Actually, we want to spawn the door. So is it better that I just spawn the door anyway? Let me think about it. Because basically this piece, right, this piece can become a function, and I can call it here or call it here. I think it's probably a better idea instead of duplicating this thing, right? As input, I only have the position and rotation. I only have the position and rotation of the door. Which corresponds to the position and rotation of the connector. So in reality, I need also this piece. Huh? So basically, the spawn of the door is all of this, and then here I set the lock. Which I will have to skip. I will have to skip, right? I'm thinking if I should get this block and make it a function. Yeah, probably I have to. Extract method. I would like to return this, no? We want to return the door. Why I cannot return my... Why I cannot return my actor? He wants to return it this way? I mean, it's the same. Because we have a true false. We have a true false. We have a true false if... okay. That's fine. Yeah, I think his version is better, probably. Yeah, that's good. No. I mean, if we get that problem, we need to say that we cannot spawn the door, right? Well, I think probably we already wait, maybe we already say, yeah, we already say no door piece is defined, so what do you mean return through? What? No, the opposite. Exactly the opposite. Exactly. The opposite. I think the door can only be an interactable, right? I think there is no reason why the door should not be an interactable. I mean, if it's not an interactable, what do you mean? I mean, it's not an interactable. What? I think it's impossible. It's not an interactable. Well, I don't know. Maybe there will be cases in the future, but for now, it would make no sense to be no interactable. Yeah, exactly. So let me do this. Let me actually move this inside of this. Right. Right. It's probably better this way. And so, so if this happens, right, then what do you mean? Yeah, exactly. So we give the error already there, so we assume that this actually. But in addition, right? In addition, I would like to do this because I think this is always the case. So I don't want to do it all time. I just want to do it here. I just want to do it. I just want to do. Okay, GG. I just want to do it here. Come on, bro. You have to indent it. Okay. He managed to do it. So, yeah. I mean, else we return false, I would say, but... Right. It must be an interactable at the moment. If it's not an interactable, it's not really useful. Okay, so now that we have this, so we refactored a bit this thing, right? We can create the door, right, without the need to set all this stuff, right? To set the lock, set this block, to set whatever, right? Yeah. And in both cases, we have any way to do this. So I think I have to remember to do this also in this other path because I'm going to return actually. I'm going to return. So we spawn the door. So the point is that we want in this case to spawn the door with no locks or traps, right? And this is what we do in this line. And then and then I was thinking, do I have in the music stuff, do I also have Brood War music or not? I don't remember if Brood War music was good or not, but I think it was. You may say, what a random thought. Yeah, actually very random, I know. We have StarCraft 2 only. We don't have StarCraft Brood War music. StarCraft Brood War music. Why we don't have it? Maybe because it was too fast, like annoying fast, or that's a good point. But it's impossible there is not at least one song. No? Um, we have one for now that was completely, it was impossible to play. I didn't actually put Brood War, no. StarCraft Brood War. StarCraft Brood War. Is there a soundtrack or there is just StarCraft Brood War soundtrack game rip? There is a StarCraft Remastered. Maybe the StarCraft Remastered is the one. I will have to. Let me stop the music 1 second. I will have to check this because I think it may be good one. Let me see. Oh wow. This music is a flashback, really. This music is an insane flashback. I will check. I think it's a good point. I will check. I will check because I think they did multiple versions of it, and I will check. You may say, what has this to do with the port, with the pedestal thingy? Nothing. It just came to my mind now. Okay, so because actually it was a StarCraft 2 song, and I said, well, we have StarCraft 1. So the point is, we just spawned the door. So what this is doing is just putting an interactable door in the right location, right? And then we spawn the pedestal. How do we spawn? I mean, the pedestal is another interactable actor, right? But we have to spawn it. Well, the position and rotation we have. The spawn parameters are fine. I think we want to have defined the pedestal pieces. And randomize between the available ones. Yeah, why not? So pretty much is another function like this. Pretty much is another function like this. Yeah. Pretty much this whole block. I mean, with different variables, but is so should we create a spawn pedestal actor? Probably yes. so that we keep it kind of clean. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create a spawn pedestal actor. I think the only thing that I need is the... I don't think it's a U-box component. I think it's is a dungeon spawn component. Yeah. I think we can select the pedestal in the method, but yeah, this guy. No, what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah. No. Mistakes were made. Obviously, this will be significantly different. This we can even copy it from here actually, right? Yeah, we just passed the... yeah, exactly. These two lines are not needed anymore. These two lines are not needed. We have pedestal pieces because I added it. Right? Because I think we want to do the linked actor in the calling function, I would assume. Right. I think so. I don't think it's possible that we don't spawn it because... ah, yes, if we don't have enough pieces. If we don't have enough piece, if we don't have any piece defined, okay. So now... I don't know why he added this dungeon start everywhere. I mean, what is the... because he saw that this function was not I don't know. Why he added all this shit? Was not part of a... Spawn pedestal. Right. Yeah, also here it did it did the same. I don't know why. He added all this. Don't get why. Okay, anyway. Spawn pedestal actor. Spawn. Pedestal pieces. Transform. No, global wall scale, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh shit. So I don't even know. I don't even think I need to do any of this. I mean, the interactable distance. No, I think 2 meters would be enough. I mean, the pedestal cannot be huge, right? I think it's okay. So I don't need. I don't think I need this. I just need the return through, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we have a function that is actually spawning our pedestal, right? We have that. So now that we have the function to spawn the pedestal, what do we do? I think we can already test it like this, right? We just have to test. Then we need a new. Oh yes. We need this, huh? We need because when we delete the dungeon, we need also to delete this. Right? Actually, it's only one, but anyway. We can apply the same logic of deletion, right? And the array. I mean, it's fine. So we need to store... yeah, we need to store the door. And we need to store the pedestal. Right. Okay. Fine. So, okay. So we spawn it, we store it, we delete it. We spawn it, we store it, we delete it. Now, at the moment, right, the pedestal is not configured in any way. So we don't have any configuration as any configuration such as the the contained item ID to activate, right? Which is exactly the one that we need, and the linked actors. Exactly. So we need to set these two things. We need to set. We also need to set a description, I would say. Okay, so we need to set spawn the pedestal. So we need to set the contained item requirement. And this is done with I don't know if I have a set of that stuff. Set contained items. No, I don't think I have a set. I think no. I think I just access this. So contained item ID to activate, right? Contain item ID to activate. For now, we will just add anything. For example, let me find an item that is actually valid for both, like a dagger, right? Like a dagger, 530. Like a dagger. 530. Fuck. So annoying. We don't have it, huh? Well, I guess we will copy it. And we will put it also in dummy database. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the dagger. So which is 500, and we also have it in the dummy DB. So for now, right, will be the dagger, but we obviously are gonna change it, right? So it will activate if you drop a dagger into it, right? And then we need to set the linked item to be the door. Set the door as linked item. Right, so we do interactable pedestal, linked actors to toggle. What? What do you mean? What is this? List of actors which already toggled. We keep track of this. Okay, so this is an internal thing. So is linked actors. So linked actors we will add, right? we will add the door. So this guy. Now we need also to do few more things, like we need to say that the door cannot be we have to say that the prevent the activation of the door, prevent the direct activation of the door, like you cannot open the door, right? So to do that we have to do interactable actor can interact, no, disable direct interaction, exactly, equal to true. So this way the door will not, you cannot just open the door by clicking on the door, right? So the door will remain closed until you, and then this door will have anyway, yeah, the only problem I think will be the reset of this door. The reset of this door. Holy moly. The reset of this door is this, huh? Yeah. Unfortunately. It's not the best, but... yeah, which is not the greatest idea, but fine. So the strap reset time is what? Yeah, it's correct already. Okay, good. Okay, so I think if we recompile and do a test and see where we are, because at the moment I did so many changes that I really need to understand where I am. But we should have a new element here after recompile, where we can specify the pedestal. Where we can specify the pedestal. I think we're pretty close, huh? I think we did it pretty much all. What's the deadline? The deadline for what? Hello, by the way, NJM. The deadline for what? The deadline for what? It's building, huh? It is building. We also need to set the description, because we want the player to be able to right click and see. I think I'm done. You have done a well economic form to control you and other cheers. Okay. Have a good evening then. I think we have to set the description as well. I mean, in theory we could place it also on the door to say that it seems it cannot be opened, right? Or it seems that the door is controlled by something else. That would be nice. But I don't know exactly. Let me try. Interactable door. We don't have a description though. I mean, probably we have it inside get item. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We can say it seems I don't want to say this door because it may be a gate, right? Or I take the name of the item and I append it. Which is probably the easiest. I would just say this. It seems it is controlled somewhere else. I think it's good enough. And on the pedestal, I think we will say you need a dagger, right? And it will be a riddle, actually. It will not be just you need a dagger, right? So there will be a riddle, and you will have to solve the riddle. And if you solve the riddle, you know which item to put, right? But for now, we just do it like this and see if it works. So I will have to generate then riddles for, I don't know, maybe 20 different items, and we will have to choose them randomly. Do we need to have a riddle database? Probably. I think it would be fun to have a riddle database that... Yeah, I think we need it. Because we may use it for different things, right? If we have a riddle database that is pointing to item IDs or is just pointing to a string, right, which is the answer. Yeah, I think that may be good. I think it might be good. Interesting thinking. Interesting thought. Interesting. I don't know why I started it this way. Actually, I have to start it this way. I was searching if there was a way to submit an enhancement for rider. But yeah, probably there is, but I don't know exactly where is it. There is, but I don't know where. Okay, so now we should have in our none of this. There should be our dungeon start, right? In our dungeon start, we should have a new element here, which is the pedestal pieces. There it is, pedestal pieces, right? So we can add our pedestal piece and say that we have this arcane pedestal as a pedestal piece. And this is the only one that we have at the moment, but we may create more in the future. So now that I saved that, right? Maybe, you know what would be nice? Would be nice if when we generate the pedestal, we actually say something, because at the moment we are not saying anything. And also, I think that after this, we consider that we are done, so we don't want to do this again, right? Now, the only problem is that we picked the loot spot, which in theory may be used by loot or no. No, in theory no, because it's because yeah, we are in a child room, so I think it should not be a problem. Should not be a problem, but in any case, yeah, we should return there. So we are not executing that other piece. And yeah, let's try. I think we are at a good point. I think we are at a good point. Drum roll. Ah, it's pretty much time, huh? It's pretty much time. So yeah, I will need to put a riddle database, which is pointing to our items. Now, do you think that we need one item only? Or it can also be multiple items? Like the pedestal is requiring multiple items to be dropped in. I think it's still starting, or no? No, he quit for some reason. Why quit? Abandoning. Non-existing category. Yeah, because it's in a category that doesn't exist in dummy. Okay. Fine. So we have to change the category and put it under something reasonable. This category ID. This category ID is 1 for weapons. And this is not changing, yeah, anything. So, but, yeah. Okay. Do, do, do. Do. I think also with this pedestal is a bit more, you know, varied than before. So at least there are multiple things you can do. Every level is loaded. Let's go. Okay, so we generate our dungeon. I mean, I can use this default generation, no? Ah, I did a big mistake. I did a big mistake. Big. Wait, I need to redo it. We are not setting the pedestal spawned equal to true, and so it means that it will basically do it on every connection. So I need to do this here. Set pedestal spawned so we don't spawn again at next cycle, right? Exactly. I mean, it was a big mistake, but a very easy fix. Basically, for what I have understand, is an item you can cast spell? No. But you will discover it right now. If it works, Hula, you will discover it right now. You will discover right now, and I think will be a good surprise. You will say, oh! You will say, oh! Or maybe you will say, ooh la la! Probably ooh la la. You will say probably ooh la la. Ooh la la! You will say, c'est une très bonne idée. And you will say, c'est fantastique. This is what you will say. You will say, c'est fantastique. Okay, let's try. I want to see what happens. If everything is gonna blow up or not. Okay, we generate our dungeon, okay? Boom. Let me skip this. Let me skip this. Let me skip this. Ay. Let me skip this. Okay, we crashed. We crashed. Why we crashed? Set description. Ah, fuck. Yeah. True. Okay. How do we set the description of interactable actors? I don't remember. How do we reset the description. It's crashing on the description because actually we don't have an underlying item data. We don't have a description for the interactable item. That's very bad. Okay, let's do it 1 second without description and then we will see, okay? But obviously we need the description. I don't remember where the description is coming from. I don't know. Let me remove it 1 second, okay? And then we will try. I don't remember. Wait and see. Yeah, exactly. You will see shortly. I don't know how much, you know, how many bugs I have, but hopefully not too many. And so this thing may potentially work. Let's see. I don't know, it's the first time we execute this code and it may not be good. There may be a few bugs, but the logic is correct. I'm pretty good on the logic. I think the logic of where is spawning it should be solid. The logic of yeah. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. But he was trying to set the description, so it means it was kind of working. Okay. Let's generate a dungeon. What did I do? I didn't set it. Shit. Okay, sorry. Mistake. I can fix it. I can fix it. Don't worry. Easy fix. Easy fix. Easy fix. Easy. Easy. Easy fix. Yeah, we didn't return it, so it was null. Right? It was actually null. So we were returning true, and we were not returning any object, so obviously it didn't like it much. It didn't like it much. So Hula, did you get a video card to play Plane Shift or not yet? And now it's like few years, you know, that you got the other video card, no? You're still without? Incredible. Okay, dungeon 2. We don't need that. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. Okay, so we have our dungeon, right? So look for price going down, down second hand. Okay. So we have our dungeon. Now, our dungeon should finish... assuming I'm not gonna die. Should finish with a door. Interesting. It's probably not that. Probably. Ah, you see the pedestal? You see the pedestal, my friend. It's not centered, unfortunately. But you see the pedestal? You can use it. Wait a second, you can use it. Yeah, this door cannot be opened. So this is the door that actually... Let me go through this door, but yes, this is the final loot room, right? Ouch. No, it's not. This is the final loot room. Why we have the pedestal? Why we have the pedestal there? It should have been here or here actually. No, here no. Ah, because there is no door. Ah, because there is no door. Yeah, but I don't know if it's really correct. Ow. Because this is the door that we have set as not openable, right? So this door is not openable. Yeah, but the problem is that this guy... No, it's not working. It's not working. Why is not working? It's not working because this guy needs to be a PS item actor. This guy needs to be... This guy... Wait a second. Now there is a problem with the type of object. There is a problem with the type of object. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. How did I call that? Wait a second. Fuck. I don't have it. I don't have it. No. So I did the test and they deleted it, huh? Fuck. 1 second. Maybe we have a way to... Maybe we have a way... Activating containers. Activating containers. Yeah, exactly. Content. This was what we did, and we call it valid. This is exactly what it was. This is exactly what it was. Script toggle, name of the mask script to run, check if the player can actually toggle this item. Mask script needs to return the value. So here I was programming the pedestal, right? I was a few months back. I just want to see when we are actually testing it. Add to container. Yeah, PS item contain. So this is the okay. Yeah, this was the test. This was exactly the test. Arcane pedestal. Let me hear what I'm saying. But we want our contained items ID, right? The contained items ID will be what? What do we put into it? We will put into it whatever. Okay, here I'm selecting an item. Item number 3. Item number 3. But then how? I don't understand how I do this. I don't understand how I did it. Ah, this way. Ah, this way. Ah, okay. So it's a real item. Okay. I understand how I did it. This was 10 months ago. Yeah. 90,000. Then we deleted it. Pity though. We didn't keep the item, huh? Okay. I mean, fine. We didn't keep the item. 90,000. 90,000. 90,000. No, because probably I cleaned up the data. I cleaned up the data. Yeah, I cleaned up the data. But anyway, yeah, so the way we did it here, we did it with a real PS item. That is then dropped into the room in that position. And why we did it this way? We did it this way because this needs to be a real container. Yeah, exactly. I see. Okay, so there is one step missing. There is one step missing, which is not a small one, but anyway, it's something that we can do. This was item stats, right? Yeah, item stats. And this was pointing to the... Okay. $90,000. I don't know why 90,000, but okay. Let me just see how I generated this guy, because if we can do it the same, it will save me time, right? Because we had the example already. And when are we generating this guy? I think I'm generating it way before this. I don't even know when and where. And here it is, Arcane Pedestal. $90,000. Bulk 200 container. It's a pity I didn't save the sequel, so because we did this already. It's a bit of a pity to do it again, but I think there's not much I can do. $200, $100, $200, 30 container max size, container max lot 1. Then here we have, here we have the pointer to the mesh. And then what? And then we have just a random number, 141. Container 050 100. Okay, so let's try to redo that. No, because I'm thinking if I can generate a container on the fly, but I think it's too hard. So I think that is easier if we just... $1,598. Yeah, I copied it from this guy. I copied it from this, and then I changed it to 90,000, and I named it Arcane Pedestal, and I changed the weight to be 200 100, the size 200. The container max size, the container max lot 1, and I said only bulk. Container. Everything else should be pretty much fine. The only difference, yes, is that we want... wait, we want this to point... Actually, you know what? I don't even know. Are we gonna drop it as a normal item, or are we going to... yeah, I think so. I think I have to drop it as a normal item. So I think that the spawn will actually be different. So I did a mistake. Yeah. The spawn will be different. So there is no needed. The description. An arcane pedestal. Okay, and then I just copied the... I guess I just copied the blueprint ID. Right? Just copy the blueprint ID. Yeah, I think that... I hope that it was working already, but no, it's not. It's not. This way it cannot work this way. So when I said I think the logic is good, no. I mean, it was partially good, but not. Come on. Fuck. GG. Okay. So we need to change this to be the pointer to our arcane pedestal, which is this guy. Now, you know what is the problem then? Is that I cannot really choose it from... fuck. Okay, let's try like this a second, but I think that I have to redo a few things, but let's see. Because yeah. So, okay, so now we have an object, right, which is 90,000, which is actually the arcane pedestal. That is a real object for the game, right? It's a real plane shift object. So now the problem is the spawning, right? Because when we say spawn pedestal, right? When we say spawn pedestal, in reality, we cannot really do it this way. We have to do it with a normal entity manager. With a normal entity manager create item, I think. Our guys call like this, right? Just to remember, but I don't know if I have to do create item. Item instance, sector, new position, rotation, trend. Yeah, I think create item may be the guy. Let me check, because we actually need to create it. We need to actually create it for real. Not just fake. We need to create it for real. Stats, instantiate basic item. Yeah. Let me just see in the code where this instantiate basic item is. Oh my god, it's in a million places. Okay, well. I didn't think it would be in so many places. But yeah, so we need to do this. We need to do this. Nothing of this. Wait. Wait, because all of this is completely useless. So we need to instantiate. We need to. Yeah, we basically need to do all of that. We need to do all of that. We need to do all of that. Okay, for now I will just put 90,000, okay, and then we will obviously change it. But for now it will be hard coded. 1 second, because it's something I need to understand. So cannot do it this way because we need a real container, right? So that's the problem. We need a real container. So here is spawning. It is spawning the thing. Right. Sector, we get the sector by ID from cache manager, I would say. We do get sector by ID, and we get our 214, which is actually the dungeon generation, dungeon thingy, right? Yeah, exactly. Position and location, we have it. So we have the rotation and position. So final position is pause, rotation is rot, and transient is false. And then, and so here we basically spawned the item in that position. Now, this is our actor. I think we were closer, but no. I think we were closer, but no. We were not. We were not. But now we are closer, eh? So yes. We will change this. Don't worry. We will change this. We will change other hardcoded stuff. It's just that I want to see if it works this way. Okay, so now in theory we can actually set the description. Because now is a real item. So at least this description of the pedestal, right? It should work. It will not work on the door, and I don't know. I think I will change that anyway. Interactable object should have a description, which at the minimum is the name of the object, but it must be changed, right? It must be. Oh my god! I have the editor open. No. I said live coding off. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. Please, don't do anything. Stop this. I cannot stop it, it's not cancelled, so... It is not cancelled, but if I close it, I think I will do more damage than... Please. Yeah, start an impossible compile of 50 hours. Completely useless, by the way. Because I don't need that. Oh my god. Should I just close it? I close it. I take the responsibility. And see what happens now. Let me delete, because now we did a mess for sure in the binaries, but yeah, exactly. 001. I mean, all this shit. Why you cannot permanently disable this live coding thingy? I find it disturbing at the minimum. Now we need to see if he's still creating a new 001 or 002. Hopefully not. Seems not. Okay, so seems I think we are good. I think we are good. Okay, now the difference between before and now is that before the pedestal was just an interactable object without a real... Oh, wait a second. Wait. Stop. I missed the... this 90,000 object, we have to copy it also in the dummy database. Otherwise, we will not find it, huh? Advanced copy SQL, and we put it here. We put it here in plain shift. Okay, now we have it. Okay, now we have it also in the dummy database, because at the moment we are using dummy. At the moment we're using dummy. Okay. Okay, go. We have another chance. We have another chance now. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe it is possible. I believe it is possible. Because when I created, 10 months ago, when I created that pedestal, I had exactly the idea to create the dungeons, right? But I mean, it was too early, so I couldn't do it at that time. No, fuck, it crashed. Category again? Yeah, probably category again. Category again. It's probably the category of the item again. Yeah, category 50. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. We need to put it in a category that is... we have to put it in a category that is, I think, 3, which is items or something like that. Yeah, 3 items is okay. I mean, we don't care at the moment about the category, really. Yeah, it's fine. I will have to realign this category one day, but not now. Not now. Yeah, because going back to our schema, right? Basically what I did, I created an interactable actor without the PS item. And so that could not be why we have so many servers up? I don't understand. Oh no, it's 2 clients again. Yeah, but now it will be a container. Now it will be a container. Come on. Fuck. It crashed on set description again. Why? Interactable pedestal, right? As PS item actor. And he has item data. Is item data valid? I mean, it looks like. So why cannot set the description? Huh? Huh? Why? This is null. Okay, wait a second. I think I did. I did again something I should not have done. I didn't assign. Yeah, because you. Okay. I know. Because we also need to assign, obviously. Pedestal side. Item. Pedestal item. Pedestal item. No, but no. In theory, it should create item should already assign. Right? Create item should already assign. The PS item to the item actor, no? I mean, I'm pretty sure. Exactly, here it is. Set item data. So it's associating the logical object with the physical object already. So why the hell? So yeah, the creation failed. The creation failed. The creation of the item failed. Ah, fuck. Okay. It was a typo. It was a typo, boys. Because I set the description on the interactable door instead of setting it to the interactable pedestal. Right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Another chance. Let's go, boys. Another chance. Let's see what happens. By the way, Jay, thank you for the Patreon. I mean, I don't know if you are listening, but anyway, thank you. So we got a new Patreon today, which is actually the second tier, which is great. So thank you for that. Okay, so it compiled. Let me run it. And let's see if now we can finally see something. I don't know if I have to create a function which is actually doing exactly what I'm doing here, right? Because maybe we also have it, but because here what we are doing something very simple. We are and I don't even know if this create item is then saving it to the database. That is a kind of an interesting question. Because okay, we will see, but in theory, I mean, we don't want to save any of that to the database, right? So it's like the chest. The chest also is a real item, but it's not saved to the database because there is a, you know, randomly generated dungeon. Okay, we didn't crash, which is good. We did not crash, boys. So I just need to understand where the loot is. Good question. I mean, considering the state is going down, it's probably down. Uh-oh. Wow. I see no pedestal here. I see no pedestal here. Ay. Why? Ow. Ah, it's there. Okay, it's a bit in a stupid place. Yeah. It's a bit in a stupid place because the position of the loot is... So yeah, we will have to move it, but it's okay. The same way we move the chest, we will have to move the pedestal. But actually it has been generated. And it's been generated in the room next to this. So if I try to open this room... Unfortunately, there is this thing going on and off. But if I try to open this door, right? This door is not openable. Right? You cannot activate it, right? But right, if I go here and I actually look into my arcane pedestal, you see that it says you need a dagger, right? So if I take a dagger, which is this guy, and I put it in. Uh-oh. In theory, the door should have opened. Okay, so that's the thing. But it seemed it did not work at all. Instead, he put it in my hand. Why? What the fuck? It is very strange. Let me pick it up and drop it again, but it's weird, huh? It's very strange that it did that. It's very strange that it did that. There is my fist inside of it. Okay, no. The pedestal does not work as a container at the moment. And I don't understand why. Right? Because in theory, any container, so if I do the... I mean, any chest, right? Apart from... So any chest, right? Unless I broke something now, but... Right? It works properly, right? So for some reason, the pedestal is not... because it doesn't have a... Maybe because it doesn't have doesn't have an ID, a real ID in the game? No, it should, because create item. Wait a second. Wait a second. Create item, right? Create item. Item set loaded. Okay, let me call item set loaded 1 second, because I think that maybe we are missing some initialization. It looks like it's not initialized properly. It seems it's not initialized properly. The only thing we will have to understand is huh? No, but the set loaded is done inside of create item, boys. What? Wait a second. Spawn manager, eh? Spawn manager. Why? We need to set the underlying item. Okay, but we have to set this item as set loaded. I see. We have to set this. I don't know exactly what set loaded is doing, but it's just saying that it's loaded through. So it may. But I think we are missing more than that, because basically the container is not working as expected. The container seems not to be working as expected. That's the problem. Miscalculation. Just a little miscalculation. So sad. I don't know. I don't think we have a so sad. Yeah, I need to understand what we have to do to actually have the container be a container. I have to understand. I mean, in theory, it's okay, yeah.
Little miscalculation there.
Little miscalculation there. Yeah, we did a number of miscalculations, actually, not just one. We did a significant number of miscalculations, but I don't understand why my item... I mean, instance, I assume, is the... Why is not working? That's very strange. Okay, we can. Okay, let's try. Let's do this last test. If not, I will check why. I'm trying to understand why.
You expect me to believe that? Nah, I don't think so.
At the moment I don't even have a theory. But I don't have a theory of why it's not a proper container. I mean, the create item is definitely the right method to call. But... oh, we have a stair at the beginning. But... left or right? There is one loot there, but there is no pedestal here, so I assume that the other loot is probably deeper. Because we set the pedestal only... oh wow, we have a blue room. Nice. Okay, here is the pedestal. Here is the pedestal. What? Bruh. Fuck. Why? Did I mess anything? Wait a second. Did I mess anything? Item type container, right? Item type. But is the flag is it flagged as a container or not? Because it must be flagged as a container. Yeah, I think it's taking it when he creates it. I think he flags it as a container. Yeah, flag container. Okay, so it seems that at the moment he's not considering that a real container. If you ask me why, I have absolutely no idea, but in theory, when I move an item, right, from a certain container slot to another container slot, right, I should get a debug here. I should get a debug of the movement that I'm trying to do. Let me see. Get slot movement. Got slot movement message for one stacked item. From container -1 slot 40 to container 0 slot. Yeah, you see, container 0 is the problem. Container 0. So this container does not have. This container does not have a proper ID. It's not a real container in the game for whatever reason. What the fuck? I need to be saved to have one. It needs to be saved. That is probably true. That is probably true. That is probably true. Ah, crap. Oh my god. We are fucked. We are fucked. No, I need to assign a temporary ID. I need to sorry, but wait a second. I mean, it is valid for everything, right? It is valid also for the loot, right? This is also valid for the loot. The loot, I'm spawning it, but I'm not saving it. So... yeah, this guy, right? This guy, ouch. This guy's not on the database. Uh-oh, item ID 0. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so I think I understand what is the problem. The problem is that for the chest is not needed to... I mean, we don't need an ID. This one will have an ID. Yeah. 12581, right? Okay, so the problem is that at the moment, our items generated by the dungeon do not have a real ID. Do not have a real ID, because actually the item gets the real ID when but for the container I absolutely need it, because otherwise that item will pay. I didn't calculate this. I did not calculate this. I did not calculate this. I don't know why, by the way, is always the next room and not the... and here is always without a door. I don't know. There we need to check, because it seems that it's not... but anyway, it's going 2 rooms behind instead of 1. I don't understand exactly why that happens, but... I see. I see. This is not as easy as it seems, but we need to solve it, because so basically what is happening at the moment is that, let me think about it. So I have my pedestal, and the pedestal is actually a container, right? And is recognized as a container because when you look at it, the game is opening the container window, so it knows that is a container. But this container window has 0 as ID. So because this object actually does not exist on the database and so it doesn't have a valid item instance. It doesn't have a valid item instance ID. You know what is the problem? The problem is that if I put a dagger into it, right? Imagine that I generate can I get this? Imagine that I generate a fake ID. Okay, so I generate a fake ID. I say, okay, my generated dungeon, the IDs start from whatever, 100,000. They're just random, you know, they're just sequential from that number up. And they're just sequential from the number up, and they are valid. So I will get like a 100,000 something here, right? But when I put the item into it, the game will still work. We still see the dagger inside that container. But the problem is that the container is not saved. So if the server goes down, right, and we restart, the server, the container will disappear, but the dagger will be a child of a non-existing container. And that is a big problem. And that is a big problem. That is a big problem. Because I mean, it's true that the dagger is basically consumed instantly, but you may put in the wrong item, so... Okay, but if I pick up the item and drop it again... Okay, let me try that. But obviously it will not be connected to the door anymore. Because if I pick up this guy... and I drop it again, now it will be a real container. And so now I can put the dagger. The problem is that now it's not connected anymore to the door. And so the door will not open. And this guy will do nothing, basically. Right? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I mean...
Hello? What are you doing?
Hello, Ari. I'm trying to create a pedestal that if you put an item into it is opening a door. And actually in theory it works separately from the generated dungeon, but does not work with the generated dungeon. Because it's an item created on the fly, procedurally. And so it works slightly differently. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, because I think that the difference is that create item, right? Create schedule, create item. Schedule, create item. Schedule, create item. But this is actually true for everything. I mean, sorry, it's true for everything that is not saved to the database. It's true for everything that is not saved to the database. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. You see this? This is the cause, the root cause of the problem. Because yes, we set it loaded, but we don't save it, and so we don't get a valid ID. And that ID now I can generate a temporary ID, okay? So I can, because what save is doing, right? What save is doing is going commit to the database And I think after that is saving the ID, right? I mean, it's doing a bunch of stuff, but pretty much, you know, the only thing that we care for is that after he has he's doing a million things, but after he has completed the actual query, right? He's doing this. He's doing set UID. And this is the UID of my, right? That is the only thing that I'm missing at the moment. That is the only thing that I'm missing. 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 So if we want, I mean, if we want to hack it, we can hack it, right? So we can, okay, let's try to hack it 1 second and see what it does. So in theory, if I set the UID, right? I set the UID to whatever. I mean, it can be anything. It can be 33, right? The important point that this UID should not be something else in the game, right? Because if it is something else in the game, we are fucked. Because we may mess up, right? So I could have a reserved set of numbers, right, for the generated dungeon, because it can be as low as we want, right? I mean, if I go in item instances, and I search, if I search ID less than 1000, right? Holy fuck. 33 actually exist. Okay. Well. Okay, 210. 210 does not exist. The problem is that I cannot really select the next available, because the next available will then be overridden by the database, because the database will search the next available in the database, right? And we are like separate, right? So that's a freaking thing. I'm a bit surprised actually that the low IDs are used. But okay. I think it's dummy data. I don't know. I think the low IDs are dummy data. But anyway, 210 does not exist. So, okay, we are gonna hack it for a second. Okay, so we will say that our new pedestal, which is only one, by the way, because we do one per dungeon, right? Our pedestal is 210, and we see what happens. Obviously, we cannot leave it like that. I mean, there's no way. Can we set the pedestal to be in a position which is actually good instead of being that stupid position? I don't know if I can. In theory, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I can for sure, but I don't know if I can now, because in theory, is this function. In theory, is this function... Yeah, can we call the same function? Considering it's working on an actor, it may work. It may work. No. Actually, it's inside of this. Yeah. It's inside of this. Is inside of this. Yeah. Yeah, it's inside of this. Okay, maybe now the pedestal will be in a better position, hopefully. So the idea, Ari, is that the pedestal will have a plaque, right? And the plaque will have a riddle. And the riddle will basically tell you what item is needed. So I will have a database of riddles, I don't know, about 20 or 50 or I don't know how many, but I'd say like 20 maybe at the beginning. And you will find the riddle on the pedestal and you will have to figure out what is the item that it needs, right? And actually the item is consumed in the... Oh, that can be another problem, by the way, if we don't have a valid ID. Because it will try to delete it from the database and it will not find it. So it will probably give an error saying that it cannot delete the item from... Well, I don't know though, because maybe it's deleting the... Yeah, deletion of the item I think will work, but the update of the container on the database, removing the item will not. Yeah, that is... Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to do a bit more work, you know, to have this actually working for the procedural dungeon. Because this problem is a real problem. The fact that we don't have a valid ID, and it may perpetuate in many other cases. Even if the pickup, right? The pickup works. So actually it seems to be less let's say less severe than what I'm thinking. Because if the pickup works, means that the item is actually getting transformed into a valid inventory item, and then if I drop it again, is a full database item, right? So you want 20 points? Let's go. By the way, I think if you roll a 99 or an 100, you get triple the points. You see that our pedestal was there. I saw something. I saw something for a second. Yep. You see that pedestal? This is probably the one that I dropped. Yeah, maybe this is the one that I dropped. Yeah, this is the one that I dropped. I think that's the one that I dropped, so should not be too much of a problem. Okay, let's try to generate another dungeon and see what happens. Okay, so we generated a new dungeon. Now, as usual, we need to find the room with the loot. I mean, it's only 10 rooms, so it's very, very simple dungeon. We will generate it I don't see the pedestal here. I don't see the pedestal here. This door can actually be opened. Okay, the pedestal is here. The pedestal is here. Okay. So let's see if I move the dagger into it, what happens. Maybe the server will crash. It didn't crash, but the door did not open. I mean, if it's this door. Maybe it's the next door. Ow. No, don't die now, please. The door did not open. Ouch! I'm gonna die. Fuck. The door did not open. Okay, but we got the dagger in, right? We got actually the dagger in. Can we see if I can get the dagger out? Because if I can get the dagger out, this means that the hack kind of works, right? There is the door that I opened. Can I get the dagger out? No, I cannot. Ha! That would have been too nice, huh? That would have been too nice. Well, actually, what happened? So that dagger now is lost forever in space? Probably. Oh no, is it? It didn't move. Actually, it didn't move. Hey, it didn't move, most likely because we got an error. We're trying to update the... Maybe it's not even cached, but I think we got an error where we tried to update the container. Most likely. Because when I try to move this out, right? Yeah, I get this from container to container. But then I think that probably this is failing. Let me see. From container to container. From container greater than 1000. What is this? What is this shit? Ah! It needs to be greater than 1000? Because we have already reserved space between 0 and 1000 for... Yeah, I think so. Oh my god. Okay, fine. So the hack didn't really work. But anyway, why? I mean, we are moving it in, so why it is not triggering actually, right? Because it should trigger. It should trigger. Wait a second, maybe I think I don't have the script. Yeah. Wait a second. I'm watching my old video here. I'm watching my old video. I think that this guy needs to have a script on toggle or something. think it needs to have... It needs to have... Let me hear what I'm saying. Object, right? This one. The previous one was just a static mesh. This one is our guy. This one is our guy. What we need to say to this guy is that we also want disable direct interaction, allow server side activate. Exactly. We don't have any specific script on toggle at the moment, whatever. But we want our contained items ID, right? The contained items ID will be... yeah, in theory it should have toggled already. Because when I move the... When I move the dagger, right? I'm trying to understand the moving in instead of moving out. When I move the dagger in, my... There should be a check, right? That is on contains. Request toggle. I don't know if it's inside request toggle. But... No. It's not here, huh? Oh my god, where the hell is it? Let me see if I have it. Let me see if I have it here under Unreal Engine configuration, interactable objects. No, I didn't document it. I didn't document it, so we need to rely on whatever I'm doing in this video. We will put into it, it's okay. If we do like this, and I do save all, right? Do I want to put it like this on? I take a copy of. Here I was just setting up the stuff because I can. But if I generate it from my, yeah, here I'm having the problem that now we don't have, because the problem that I have now in this old video is that I cannot really link this to something because I cannot do it dynamically, right? But in reality now we can. I mean, my theory is not fully correct, but yeah, exactly. But okay, let theory be. I want to see what happens though. So I can. So I can go here, right? And I can spawn. So here what I was doing, this is still the old video. My inventory is full. I'm spawning the... in the icon. Okay. Modify target. So if I drop this arcane pedestal... This yes, I'm dropping it there. And right? Now this is a real item. And as you can see, he has one slot. Container. Anything. But I think the problem are all these freaking anything. It take so we now I don't. I hope it show fake the pedestal. How did I select the item though here? I don't understand. Anyway, I have a I want right. Disable directing. Let me see. If not disabled, we. I started to fix this guy. We see the Fuck. Okay, we can. I started to fix the pedestal, the push button for whatever reason. So I kind of gave up on the pedestal, I guess. Let me see if we can spawn another this thing. Yeah, no, exactly. Okay. Why we are not see? Okay, so what we want to see? Well, we want to see a few things. First, we want to see when we jump on this thing. Yeah, exactly. Why we are not? Wait a second. I did a mistake in the can piece trying to stupid here. To do this check. That the other test is. I want to see if it actually works. So if I do item battle X. Item battle X. Yeah, we're using the battle X actually. The battle X here. Wait, stop. What I am debugging here, I'm debugging slot manager, get item, add to container. Okay. I want to see if we go through this. Yes, we do. Wait. I wanted to see that. Check if it's a container is interactable object. If it's interactable container, request toggle from client. Okay. So we added. Yeah, so in theory, you should have at least tried to toggle. Interactable container, request toggle from client. So it's this, huh? So it's coming into this. Let me see if I go further. Yes, exactly. It's coming into this. But then how does he know that is the right item? That is what I don't remember. Okay, we do. And item must be wait. Is inside can toggle. Okay. Is inside can toggle. So in can toggle we are checking the actual items. Okay. Okay, so we need to understand if we reach at least this point. We should reach at least this point. We may fail on this client initiated, by the way. Okay, this is good. This is good. So if I try to put an item, but now the item is in, I cannot get it out. That's the problem. Yeah. Fuck. I can pick it up, but if I pick it up and drop it again, we just GG'd out of the universe. We lost it. We lost it. I don't know. Ah, it's there. Still has my dagger in though. No, it's not working, guys. It's not. I mean, I need to work more on this to actually make it functional. It's not. He's not doing what he should do. I can generate another dungeon, but ow, ow, ow. There is no pedestal here. I can generate also a room with like two rooms. Well, two rooms will not work. I can generate one with like 5 rooms and probably will be easier to debug. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I don't have to go around and search for the pedestal, right? Which, by the way, at the moment I think it didn't even spawn. I didn't spawn because I'm not resetting the pedestal when I delete the dungeon. Okay, so that's a mistake as well. I need to set pedestal spawned off because actually that is a variable that is global on our dungeon start. Yeah. This pedestal spawned when I delete the dungeon should be reset. I think we will be able to do this, but it still requires a bit of tinkering because I didn't really think through the fact that I didn't really think through the fact. Let me stop this. That yes, the container needs to be a valid database container with an ID. Well, a valid ID container to actually move item in and out. I want to do one last test and then I really need to go because it's late. But I want to do one test where I see if at least we reach the toggle, right? And by the way, my pedestal...
You expect me to believe that? Nah, I don't think so.
You don't believe it? You don't believe it? What do you mean? You should believe that we can do it. You should believe. There's another change I want to do. I'm losing it. No. Spawn Dorak, spawn Doron connection, spawn pedestal, spawn pedestal. Okay, I did it already. Okay, fantastic. The disable direct interaction, right? But then why I see the use? Because it's a container. I don't believe you will be going tonight. You will be here all night long. Maybe if I could, Funner, I would like to, but I have to work tomorrow, so I have a daily job and I have to, you know, sleep. Unfortunately, we silly humans require sleep. It's pretty useless, but Okay, so what do we want to see? We want to see at least the trigger. Let me try to generate a smaller dungeon. Instead of 10 rooms, let's do 5 rooms. And let's do difficulty 2, so very low, so there should be very few traps, right? So we don't go crazy with traps. In theory there should be fewer. So there's only 5 rooms, so in theory the pedestal should be, unless we have a million. Okay, the pedestal is here already. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so what I want to see the request toggle on this guy. First of all, I want to see if I do /info, if it's giving me, yeah, item ID 210. Okay, good. So he understands. So the 210 actually worked, right? Yeah, but we said we have to do more than 1000. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay. Anyway, so I want to see if I want to see if we are toggling, right, inside interactable actor here. Exactly. I want to see if we are toggling there or not. When I drop the dagger. Okay, we toggle. That's very nice. That's very nice. So let me see. Yeah, exactly. Can toggle, right? Can toggle is the one. Can toggle. Check the mask script. No. If a container. Yep. So it's checking if the container ID can activate, right? Why? $3 in 530. What the fuck? What? I have 3 in the stupid me. Yeah. I set in the editor when we did the example of the battle axe, I left it there, and so at the moment this guy has also 3. So it's not toggling only because he's searching for 2 items. He's searching for the battle axe and for the dagger. So actually if I drop a battle axe there, I think it will toggle. Do we want to see? Yeah, we want to see. Yeah, I want to see. But we only have 1 slot, so we cannot drop 2. Okay, we only have 1 slot. No, we cannot see. We have to remove the 3 actually from the, because at the moment he's searching both items. That's why. I will have to restart anyway, so let me stop and yeah. Now the pedestal. Look, the pedestal. You see, he has 3, so this should be empty. Obviously, if this is not empty, we are gonna add on top of this. So it should be empty. Okay. So we have a chance now that he actually triggers. Unfortunately, I'm leaving daggers around and it's not very nice, but I'm leaving daggers like in the database with the wrong father, right? I could probably do where parent item ID is equal to 210. Yeah, exactly. These are the 2 daggers that are actually nowhere. These are the 2, yeah. Okay, let me also get the 1000. So the 210, we said that is not a great idea. Because then 210, we need a number that is greater than 1000, which is actually empty for both databases. ID greater than 1000 and ID less than 1100. Wow, it's completely empty. Okay, cool. We can do 1001. We can do 1001, but wait, that is the dummy database. No. I need it in the real database. Items, instances, prod. 1001. Drum roll. Do you believe? Do you believe we can see something or not? Do you believe we can see a door opening? I want to see a door opening. I want to see a door opening. Understand a door opening? Want to see a door opening, please. I deserve it. I want to see a door opening. Or I will sleep very bad. I will sleep super bad. Open the freaking door. Open the freaking door. Open the freaking door.
You broke it, didn't you?
No, I made it broken. I built it broken. I built it broken from the beginning. Ah, look, there is a corridor. And it is our nice pedestal. Okay, do you believe? Do you believe? Let me disable the breakpoint 1 second. Well, I want to change the breakpoint because the breakpoint was in a stupid place. Let me disable it for a second. Let me disable it for a second. Okay, we put the dagger in. Fuck. It didn't trigger. Let me see if I can get the item out now that it's more than 1000. Ah, but now that it's more than 1000, I can get the dagger out, boys, which is very nice. Which is very nice. So the hack kind of works better now. It's a better hack. Okay. So let me see why it's not triggering. Wait a second. Is this the last room or not? We always have the last room without a door. I have to understand why this is happening. I think it is a mistake. Because I think that this thing is trying to do it in the room that is not the next to last, but the next to last, and is not correct. But we are making progress, eh? We are definitely making progress, boys. Can toggle. We want to see... Yeah, we want to see here, basically, right? So when I put my dagger in, boom. We say, oh, is it a container? Oh, do we check the items that are in? Does it contain that? Yes, is activating. Is activating. Now, for whatever reason, then he's not doing what he needs to do. But is actually activating. Why is not finding the door? Why the door doesn't open? I think the question is, first of all, is this door the door or not? Are we missing maybe the script? Because this door what is this door? I don't know. How do I know what is this door? The only way to know what is this door is this window GM show action locations because there is already an action location on it. Fuck. Yep. Well, is this one? Is door? Wait. It's written here. Gen door 1C0. Gen door 1C0. Okay, so when I put my dagger, right? Oops. When I put my dagger, I want to see if the door linked. I want to see linked actor, right? We have one linked actor is Gen door C0. Is exactly that door. Why the hell it doesn't toggle? Why? We are so close, but it's actually not doing it. It's actually not doing it. Do toggle. Hey, do toggle. Activate linked objects. Activate linked. In theory, you should call this, right? Activate linked objects. Why is not calling this? Activate linked objects. Why is not triggering? We are so close. We are so freaking close, but it's not working. No, but I need to go. I have to go, guys. I'm sorry, but we are like probably half an hour away to see the door opening, or maybe 3 minutes. I don't know, but he's accepting the dagger. He's actually saying, yes, I want the dagger. He's actually saying, do the toggle, but then he's not calling. He's not calling do toggle inside. Hello, Elilian. Hello. Good evening. Or good afternoon. For me, it's night, very late night. For me, it's nearly 1 a.m. I absolutely need to go. But I want to see one thing. Interactable container. Interactable container. Maybe it's empty. I don't know. Well, actually, interactable container is empty. What do you mean? Huh? Interactable container is empty. Maybe we didn't develop that for the container. Strange though, huh? Event do toggle. Event do toggle. Yeah, exactly. Why is not in our interactable container? You stupid boy. Huh? Why? Why is not here? Is not activating linked objects? Bro, where is the activate linked objects? Where is it? 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 Activate linked objects. Where the hell is that? Where the hell is that? Pressure pad, you see, pressure pad is doing it. Static button is doing it. But our freaking arcane pedestal is not doing it. Why we don't activate linked object? Why? Activate linked. Activate linked. Wait. On wrap. It's on the on wrap. Fuck. No, it's taking too much time, guys. I have to go. But I know exactly what I need to do. We are missing. We never did it for the interactable container. We never did the development, you know, to actually toggle the linked object. So as soon as we do that with a proper on wrap, we need an on wrap state, you know, toggle, not toggle, whatever, and we need to call a variable and switch it. We only need to think. I think we have to toggle empty, not empty. I don't know. I have to think about it. I need to go. There's no way. There's no way. But anyway, it's been a good session. I think we nearly reached the goal. We needed about half an hour more or so, but it's fine. So I'm gonna go. So I will say bye-bye. And I will see you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time. So join me. And we will finish this thing. And then we need to continue. Bye-bye. I really need to run. Bye.